there's been all kinds of personal stuff I don't even want to get into, but let's just say these past however many days it's been since I've done a log have been truly difficult, but truly um, edifying. It's good to be back. Shouldn't have left to begin with. Kind of the point of vlogs, right? But I really needed a break. It just didn't seem right to do it when all this stuff was happening. But I'm happy to report that, yes, my cat just rubbed up against me. Doesn't usually do that. Took me by surprise. What was I saying? Um, it. Oh yeah. So when it comes to, I guess the topic of this video is about, I've reached a point where there's no ability to kick the can down the road, so to speak. As in, I've gotten through so much, just like, just wading through mud, swimming through mud, what have you, to the point where now I can actually start taking away things. As I mentioned, I got to my lowest benzo dose by far. I'm dramatically cutting pain medicine dose. Um, I'm not having all this swelling from inflammation that you can just see it in my knees. And so now I'm able to just keep really pushing every day to just, in a very humble way. I've never been so humble. Um, I, I'm really looking at things where it's like I have a second chance at life, and you don't get to just start at the top, that's for sure. And I always found the most success when I was just the simple thing. You take whatever you have and do it to the best of your ability, and magically when you do that, rather than being too quote ambitious or above things, you actually end up achieving success faster. That's been the case in my experience. So I'm gonna keep going with this stuff every day. It freaks me out, I'm not gonna lie to you, because this is untreaded waters even for me. There's a lot of stress on the body when it comes to getting off this stuff that I've been on for years. There's serious stuff, and it's been unfortunate, but I really credit it with me being here. Like, it's just one of those things where you had to choose between two big negatives, and I mean, it would be easy for me to come on here and say, I wish I never done that in hindsight, but I don't know if I would have, frankly. I mean, obviously people would certainly change plenty of things. That goes for everyone in hindsight if you could do it again, but it's not like I would necessarily do anything dramatically different. I kind of just got put into an extremely chaotic, dramatic situation. I was, people got a piece of that. I've been actually getting out and socializing more in the local community, which has been good, very good. And, but with that comes its own set of new reflections and such. And, I don't take pride in this, but people are truly like, it is a movie type experience. It's something that you can't really make up. I've been doing this for a while, just for documentation, not to try to grow anything. But if you could go through the videos, you even that would only be a piece of the story. I'm waiting to get to a positive outcome, because without one there is no story, to be frank. At least one that people want to see. You need a positive ending. And again, I'm it's certainly limbo right now. That's part of the thing that terrifies me, where it's just like all of this can be taken away at the drop of a hat, and I'm humbled by that. And but you know, it's, certainly nowhere close to out of the mud. But I can't believe, to be frank, that I have this opportunity, and I'm going to make use of it, and that entails being very humble, taking steps backwards, just to be able to go forward and seeing where things go. It's almost it's actually it's impossible to think about reaching a point where I'm living a high quality of life, where I'm not worried about survival, etc. It's impossible to contemplate, truly. So once I get there, it'll almost be like something that hits me all at once. Like it's something I'm still dubious about, but certainly even smaller chance of that will push me forward. Let alone when things keep getting better and better each day, and it's just I'm shocked. When I got this crazy urination problem, I just couldn't believe it. It's like we're gonna be back in the same cycle, and it actually looks like the thing is fixing itself. Um, like I said, you could physically see it, and I'm not really seeing it anymore. So this is not the time to get cocky. I'm still, as mentioned, just one step away from things going downhill in more ways than one. There's still multiple guns being pointed at me, but I had the free will to just keep pushing myself and to make the best out of where I'm at. I say make the best out of where I'm at. That really just means finding any type of joy each day, because it's just like, yeah, it's really intense suffering, and I think I am one to talk to a degree when it comes to witnessing suffering, and this is pretty much it's up there. It's up there, but I have more control over it, which is a big difference, and it's something that I have to keep in mind, because again, the key right now is to not kick the can down the road. There's now's the time to use this momentum and to just to get rid of all of these horrible poisons that I've unfortunately, in my opinion, had to use to make it this far. If all of that makes sense, circling back. So I'm going to force myself to make videos. Hopefully things will stabilize. They probably won't, but I'm not going to let that get in the way of things. It's great to see myself again. I wish I looked better, but we'll see what happens. I put on weight. My mental clarity is the best it's been in years, which isn't saying much, but considering I've been completely out of my mind for little years at this point. But so there's just a lot of positive to take, but a lot of fighting to continue. So thank you for watching. If you happen to find yourself here for some reason, and much love.